Okay. Hey, fam. Can you hear that? Is it too loud? Yeah. Okay, hi, family. Okay, email just sent out, so the notification should be out now. Let's do a good old-fashioned. Where's the butterfly? Can you see? Oh, you can see. Ha ha! Done. You can see the classic tattoo sticker perfectly in that picture. That makes me so happy. Is this thing on? Brother, I finished Mufasa. Do you want to see? I just have to like give it the good old razzle dazzle. Ew! Disgusting! Yo. Yo. Nah, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. It's disgusting. Mom was proud of herself on that one. Shout out to Damien, because he inspired that one. I had other Lion King pieces that I thought about and I sketched out, but then when I tried to sketch it on the canvas, I fucked up and I got so mad. I really am my own worst enemy. But I should go back to those. Anyways, hi. Hello, Sunshine. Hello, Jen. Hello, Amanda. Hello, James. Let me see if I can get the YouTube pause because it's about to have a double feedback. Oh, there it is. It's weird that it doesn't. Nope, that's not what I want. Where's my live stream? Is that why it takes so long sometimes for people? No, there's a few here. Hello, everybody. Wait. Away. I was just about to say, please, everyone send Sunshine some love. Please. Because she needs it. So please send her healing vibes. Okay. I feel like a good trying to be good at my job, you know? Trying to get at it. I sold a painting to my neighbor and I delivered it to her today. And she's so sweet, and she was like just gushing over it, telling me how talented I am, and like just don't stop doing what I'm doing. And the past couple days, I was talking to a friend / client / Romey homie that I've known for years now, and I've made a lot of stuff for her. I've made like custom things for her. She's bought some of my stuff. She's bought a lot of my like most prime pieces she has, and I'm gonna make a little protection jar for her doggy. I'm very excited about it. And then I had a client who had me shop for her. So I went shopping for her and I found a shirt for her. And then I cut the shirt up so that she could work out in it. And I cut it really cute because I'm good at cutting shirts up because I cut all my shirts up. And you don't need to be dramatic just because I'm on live stream right now. You have been asleep for hours. So you don't need to start acting dramatic right now just because we're live streaming. You don't need to do that. So I found a shirt for her, chopped it all up so she could work out in it and be cute, sent it to her. She's obsessed with it. And it just makes me so happy. It makes me so very happy because I feel very lost right now. I cannot get a new job. I cannot even get an interview anywhere. It's really, really, really disheartening. It's really unmotivating. Makes me feel bad about myself. I'm desperately giving to the universe and trusting that the universe is every rejection is just divine redirection. And I as soon as I got laid off, I just came home. If you watch my videos, you would know. I just came home and jammed out my office, like redid everything so that I had a proper working space. And I've just been cranking everything out. And it's nice to have the Romey homies and people who buy lady shop items and people who know me and they know how long I've been working on my crafts and like putting my crafts out there to be sold and put in your homes. And it's nice that you guys still want my stuff. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel very happy. And I feel like with not getting callbacks for my bartending position, it makes me feel like, you know, there's a lot of confusing thoughts that I have to try to navigate. But at least with this, it's like at least I'm doing something right, I guess, right? This little guy was asleep for hours. Now all of a sudden, now that I'm talking to you guys, of course. Okay, so James, I saw that it's also going to be like over 100 in like Palm Springs and shit. I don't think so. May the force be with you because no, absolutely not. Romey homies for life. Sunshine, I know you would. You're just like me. Also, with that being said, for anyone who doesn't have the funds to ever be purchasing Lady Shop, Lady Romey, whatever, I get it. Please don't ever feel like I don't think that you're not a supporter just because you don't throw your own money my way. Please know that I understand and I get it. With that being said, you're always welcome to share my stuff, sharing my stuff to your stories on social media, things like that. Even if your one friend sees it, even you sharing my posts will help my posts be shown more on everyone else's feeds. I get told a lot that people, they just don't see my stuff. My stuff doesn't pop up. Notifications don't show up. I get told that a lot, and I don't pay to promote my things. So it just, if you share my things, it helps. That's all I can say. With YouTube, like if you ever just let my shit play in the background, like, you know, things like that. Any of that, any of the like liking my posts, saving my posts, the little bookmark on Instagram, pretty much anything. Like when you bookmark a post, that's what pushes algorithm. When you comment on my stuff, that helps push algorithm. So like, even if you know that you can't afford it, I don't need you to comment like, I wish I could buy it. But if you just literally comment anything, it helps push the algorithm and it helps. That's what fuels it. So, and that goes for any of your favorite creators or people that you like to support in any way that you financially in your pockets can't always help them. Those are really wonderful and beneficial, like very beneficial and productive, and it's free. So those are all wonderful ways that you can help your faves. Hello, Janelle. Also, for any patrons that have ever been a patron, are still a patron, thank you. I'm desperately trying to upload more things for my Patreon because I've had patrons loyally support me for years and helped keep me alive for years, and they were loyal without fault, and I just feel like I never fully delivered on what my brain wants to deliver, and I could beat myself up for days, or I could just do better moving forward. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like Damien, when I last saw him, I had random things also to give him, and it was because it was part of his, like, I have presents that I set aside for patrons and things like that, and I try to send them out when I can remember and when I can. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a conspiracy theory that is coming up on my TikTok, and I want to know how you guys feel about it, because y'all know me and my conspiracy theories. But I'm really worried. I have my paintings all over the floor because I'm going to show them to you. And normally he's not this aggressive, and all of a sudden he wants to be. And he's going to like step on one of these paintings. And I'm really pissed. And then, you guys know how it goes. Okay, so I'm just going to show all the paintings that I have available right now on my website. And then I have a few more that I'm in the middle of. And then my commissions are open. I just got a brand new commission request. I'm going to do Back to the Future. And I've never done a Back to the Future piece. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've had this guy for years, and I really just want him to go to a good home. So, like, I will literally let this go for like $40 if anyone wants this today. If anybody wants Chippendale, just let me know. Because I had so much fun with this one. I just think it needs a good home, You know? It just needs a good home. I'm tired of having that one in my collection. Some pieces, I'm like, oh, you're going to find the right home. Like, oh my God, Matterhorn finally has... But you guys can't see it. I don't want to show you. It's a fucking mess down there. I don't even like how much you can see right now, if we're being completely honest. But do you guys know my Matterhorn painting? I've had a Matterhorn painting for years. It's been on my website for years. I stopped even like pushing it for the longest time because sometimes paintings just like die and they just need to stay alive and on the website, but like I can't push it anymore because I know it's not going to sell to the same people. And I finally found a home, and I'm so excited. So there's that. Okay. This bad boy's also for sale. I don't remember what his cost is, but he is on the website. Chippendale, I don't think is on the website, to be honest. I think I had it, and then I think I deleted it for some strange reason. And then all the neon that you see, that shit goes in the dark. So. Okay. I've been having a lot of fun doing these mashups, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy them as well. We've got Memer. Wait, long image. Memer. This one I had so much fun with. Me and Sunshine playing fucking how many Disneyland things can you spot? And then I just finished this one today. Wait, can you see it? There we go. There we go. I'm very proud of this one. Very proud of this one. Very proud of this one. Okay. Are you guys ready to talk conspiracy theories? Okay. First of all, how do you guys feel about thank you, Richard. How do you guys feel about CERN and that stuff? I need to know what 444 Angel Lover. I need to know how you guys feel about that first before we continue. Do you guys know what CERN is, by the way? Anybody? Anybody? Testing? No? Does anybody know what CERN is? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? This conspiracy theory conversation is not going to go far if you guys are not even keeping up on level 1. Okay, Andy, I'll take that. Thank you, Sunshine. Jesus. Sunshine, it's me and you out here, girl. It's just me. We're making it into the next timeline. Thank God. But I think it's just me and you, girl. We're only one job. Nobody? Are we the only ones that know what this is? Okay, see, this is what worries me. This is why I was contemplating if I should talk about this, because I feel like for the most part, most of the Romey homies are not into conspiracy theories the way I am, and that's why I don't end up discussing it more, because I would love to. Okay, so I guess I'll have to, okay. All right, nobody's saying anything, okay? Okay. It is a organization, CERN, huge organization. It's one of the world's largest and the most respected centers for scientific research. Their main focus is particle physics. And so, oh, I'm blanking on his name right now. There's a Pete something. There is a comedian that has a really funny skit. Pete Holmes. Pete Holmes has a skit talking about he doesn't understand how we're supposed to not. So I'm sorry if this is incredibly He's looking so cute. Okay, that's pretty fair. I can respect that answer. So Pete Holmes, very funny comedian. You guys should look up his stuff if you've never heard of him. He's got a really funny YouTube, this particular one. It's about us and we're all made up of particles, and this is made up of particles, and we're made up of particles, and everything's just in molecules, and but for some reason, I don't pass through my phone, right? The phone, I can't pass through my phone. But if we're all just made up of the same molecules and particles, and we're all just these specks of the same components, then how does this bag of molecules know that this is Sarah? And how does this know that this is a phone? And his joke is basically and when we ask scientists, well, how do we how How come I don't pass through the phone? How come we don't meld into one big old? And scientists are just like, we don't know. Like, we just don't know. Like, we just don't know. And it's, oh, there's a butterfly right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Signs all around. Okay, so, oh my god, it's like literally trying to come in here too. How funny. Okay, that's crazy, and it's a yellow butterfly. That's crazy. This is so great. Okay, so CERN. There's like a theory. Let me try to break it down in trying to like. Okay, so when you Google things like what is CERN trying to accomplish? Baby, hi baby child. CERN says that like their work is trying to uncover what the universe is made of and how does it work, and they want to advance the boundaries of human knowledge by delving into just the smallest building blocks of our universe. So I should have had this better prepared. I apologize, family. See, Google has all the like, they have it all, you know? Okay. Okay, so are you guys familiar with the Mandela effect? We've discussed this before. If you have not discussed this with me or you do not know what the Mandela effect is at all, please let me know because I need to briefly catch you up on that. We'll briefly catch up on that either way because it all ties in together. So there's theories that our timeline that we are all consciously awake in right now shifted with another timeline, and there's things that we don't remember that this timeline says, and there's a huge percentage of people that all agree, and there's too many things and there's too many people like my little Ianer, I miss so much because he used to get so annoyed with me when I would talk about Mandela effects. And years ago, there wasn't the best examples, but today we could talk about it forever. And the Mandela effects are more and more and more like there's more people that are like, actually, no, I definitely remember it the other way. So there was a question for a long time of like, well, why is this weird phenomenon happening? Like nobody could have a logistic reason or answer, like just nothing made sense. And CERN put a blip in the timeline and they have the power to do something like that. And that's basically the running theory. And CERN, so like in December of 2018, it got shut down. And then there was like, it's hard to explain if you don't know it. It's hard to sum it all up. I thought you guys would have known more about this. And I should have had a much better research layout for you guys. A little prompt. Them damn doctors, sunshine. Tell them we're discussing really important things, okay? So CERN is like literally, it's got power over particles. Like they're, I don't know how to explain this. But they're the largest research center basically on Earth, And that's what they do, is study particles, and we are all made up of particles and timelines. Like, I don't know. I feel like you're crazy if you don't think that there are other timelines that exist, and like dimensions, and like versions of us, and like, you know, the size. Particle acceleration. Thank you, Sunshine. I needed you back here, girl. I was struggling over here. So the dang. Okay, now I want to like. I gotta stop looking up Google. Let's go to good old Infobot. So I want you to like Google this. I literally want you guys to Google this. Thank you. That's what I was just gonna say. Thank you, something, Bill. Thank you. A large hadron collider. Okay. I don't know if y'all. Okay. That thing that I'm showing you right now that's a real thing. Okay. That's a thing. That's not like a graphic. That's a thing. Like, it's okay. So I want you guys to Google this, and I want you to look into it, because you guys didn't know any of this stuff. So like, I need you guys to know about this, because so like the side of TikTok that I'm normally on, thank you, okay, is sides where it's like, if any one of us gets superpowers, let's form a club. That's like the top comment on this video. And then other top comments are like Spider-Verse. And then after this test, we can truly see if Mandela is real or not. Is it just me, or does CERN look like the teleporter thing from Spider-Man? So, and then there's people asking, well, what does this exactly mean when CERN turns this collider, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, back on? Like, could something bad happen? Could it alter our reality maybe? If so, how might it alter our reality? And these are the fucking questions that we need to be asking, people. Ha! Whoo! Oh! Yes! Those are the questions you should be asking. My dog's like, can you shut the fuck up, bitch? Too much. No, Bruce. Because I got to take you in this new timeline with me, bro, because you're fucking apparently living till you're 800, which is fine with me. But... So, I feel like for a very long time, people have been like, you hear about this kind of stuff, and it's like, that people are very quick to like brush it off and roll their eyes, and like they don't want to talk about it, or they think that we're talking about things in forms of like Will Smith AI, like still 200 years in the future, and like, no babes. Okay? I need you all to understand that something's happening. Something's happening, y'all. There's something going on. There's something happening. There's something going on, okay? Was unfortunate enough to stick his head inside of one while it was on, and this is what happened to him. Scientists use these giant circular machines, also known as atom smashers, to see how subatomic particles like protons behave while traveling at the speed of light, doing tests like crashing them into each other and other complex science stuff. And yes, I said at the speed of light. Well, almost. They get it up to like 99.99999% the speed of light, because 100% is still impossible at the moment, but hey, we're getting close. You do this by accelerating
contain subatomic particles like protons in a long circular vacuum tube that's colder than space. They start off in a smaller loop where they use electric currents from really strong batteries to get the particles moving fast, and magnets to keep the particles on a stable path as they curve through the loop to be fed back into the batteries and get even faster. This feedback loop gets them fast enough until they're fed into a bigger loop to reach even higher speeds. And they inject a second set of protons here so they can play ring around the rosy with each other and just keep getting faster. They're then fed into the final loop where the two sets of protons are accelerated in opposite directions so they could collide into each other and do science. This right here would be the Large Hadron Collider, the biggest particle accelerator in the world at 27 kilometers in circumference, where the protons travel the entire circular distance more than 11,000 times per second. So yeah, it's fast. The LHC is in Switzerland and contains 1.8 billion kilometers of wires, enough to go the distance of not around Earth, but of Earth's entire orbit around the sun twice, or from the Earth to the sun and back 6 times. Anyway, so that's cool and all, but now that we know what a particle accelerator is, let's put our head inside of one. On July 13th, 1978, a scientist named Anatoly Bugorsky was working on the U-70 synchrotron particle accelerator just outside of Moscow, which is much smaller at 1.5 kilometers, but the speeds are pretty much the same. So there was an experimentation room in this lab where the accelerator protons are exposed to open air for a brief moment, and they had bare safety measures in place to make sure that no one walks in when a live beam is going. But Bugorsky showed up to the room 5 minutes earlier than he was supposed to. Somebody forgot to lock the door, and the emergency light that signaled a live beam burnt out. Say hello to Murphy's Law. He enters the room and doesn't realize there's a beam of protons traveling through the open air in front of him because they're both silent and invisible. He bends over to have a look at a few monitors and accidentally puts his head directly to the beam of trillions of protons traveling basically the speed of light. That's 76 billion electron volts of energy passing through his skin, skull, brain, and out the other side. But the craziest part? He felt no pain at all. And there wasn't even a hole in his head. That's because protons are so small that they physically passed in between the empty space of the atoms in his own head. And the voltage didn't stop in his head, it just passed right through it, which is why he didn't die from 76 billion volts. All he reported was his entire field of vision being overcome with a light brighter than 1,000 suns, but a light that only he could see. This light was inside of his head. He kind of tripped out for a sec, but once he realized he was fine, he logged the experience and went home without telling anyone. But the next day, his head started to swell, so he went to the doctors, and they calculated the exact path the protons passed through his head in. Although he survived, in the years to come, he lost hearing in his left ear, started having episodic seizures, and the nerves on the left side of his face were destroyed, freezing his facial expression in place for the last 45 years. What happens if you put your head inside of a particle accelerator?
God bless. Fucking. I don't want to say it because the government wants to get rid of it, but you know what I'm talking about. You know where I found that video. You know what app we were on right now. God bless that app, okay? Because they can explain it 10 times better than I can because I'm just not good at explaining it. This is real. Like, this is really happening. This isn't just Sarah's so crazy with her conspiracy theories and Mandela effects. Like, I don't know why she's into that shit. Like, no. Fam, like this is happening. This is there's something in the water. Kenny said it. Yeah. So yes, Andy, they did. So Maddie, hi Maddie. I hope you're still with us, Maddie. We're talking about CERN and our timelines and the fact that this stuff is happening and it's real and this is our reality and it's like right now and it's just not what anybody's talking about. Do you know what everyone's talking about? Pop quiz. Curious. I'm curious how your timelines are curated and how the societal distractions, because I block all that shit from my timeline. So what is like on your guys' timelines right now? Like out of curiosity, if I could guess, debate stuff, probably something about Taylor Swift. What else is a good distraction right now? What else? Like, what else is on your Olympics? Is anybody's timeline talking about CERN and like this collider and get those eyes? Like, are you with me? Is anybody with me? Is anybody else with me more than they were with me like a couple minutes ago? Like, do you guys get what I'm trying to talk about? Do you get it? Do you get it? This is serious. Fair. That's a fair answer, Janelle. It's wild to me because this is really what's going on, y'all. This is really like there's something in the water. That's okay, Maddie. That is all good. It's all good. It's a very confusing topic. So when I had started this conversation, I was going to talk about something that I haven't even gotten to yet because I needed to make sure you guys were all on the same page. And I had first asked if anyone knew what CERN was, and nobody knew basically what I was talking about. So we had to start at the very we had to go backwards. And then I've just been kind of unraveling each layer to that, to the pew. But they're like CERN is like the largest. I should remember this at this point. I explained it. It is like it's the largest center on Earth. It's one of the world's largest centers on Earth for like science research, and they focus on the study of like fundamental constitutes of matter. So we're all made up of matter. We're all made up of molecules and particles, and exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you. Yeah. So we're all made up of particles and molecules. That's not a debate. Okay. And so one of the world's largest centers, their main focus of science, where they are mainly focused on, is just the fucking study of all of us and what we're made of and what makes particles and molecules and all that jazz, and the physics of like our universe that we don't understand, because we don't understand shit of this universe, which is fine. I get that. We're not meant to understand. But since we're poking around, okay, since we want to poke around so much, we're pokey little puppies out here. CERN. Now I'm gonna take us back to the other one. I don't know when you jumped in, so I'm just gonna do a quick.
Coming into the restaurant where
CERN collider. Okay.
CERN is not what you think it is. Watch this. CERN is this large facility located in Switzerland. They have what's called a Large Hadron Collider. This is what it looks like. This is the size of it, guys. Look at that. Maybe asking, like, what even is that? I'm not even gonna get too scientific with this. The Large Hadron Collider is basically this thing, this circle, right? It has particles going around the circle at like 11,000 times per second. Guys, their goal is to find out how this universe was created by finding dark matter. So yes, you have scientists on Earth, somewhere located in Switzerland, running particles at 11,000 times per second, trying to create dark matter. Do you guys realize what this means? You guys do realize that if they mess up once, that they can literally create a black hole on Earth? That's besides the point, bro. What is their motive? All I gotta say is this: their logo has 3 6s in it. A few years ago, they had to shut down the operation because they said while the operation was going on, the apparition was developing out of the Hadron Collider, and all the scientists were experiencing hallucinations. So if you guys can really write up what I'm trying to tell you here, just go ahead and do your own research.
He's all portal to hell. Portal to hell. Portal to hell. Like, I don't know, y'all. And here's the thing. I know, Bear. I know, Bubbies. I knew a girl, and her and I saw eye to eye on so many things in life. And these are the topics that she would refuse to talk about. And she would almost like get mad and like, shut it down. And she would tell me, like, I don't remember exactly, like, I don't remember verbatim how she would word it, but it was basically like, I have kids and like, I can't worry about this kind of stuff. And like, this doesn't affect me. I'm worried about like actual problems kind of was it was like, I mean, I feel like this is an actual problem. Like, I don't know, call me fucking crazy, but I feel like it's a problem that we have a center on this earth did you see the like vast size of that? And that's like on a like that picture is from like a bird's eye view of like, and they are cranking particles all day every day looking to create dark matter, bro. And to figure out how the universe works. And all it takes is one glitch, one wrong particle, and literally it's like they want to create a black hole. It's like they want to create a black hole. It's like they want to create a black hole. I can't, it doesn't make any sense because that's what could easily happen. It literally just takes one wrong. And this is happening as we are speaking right now, as we are speaking all day, as every day, as we are functioning and going about our lives, they at CERN, this is what they're doing all day, every day. Okay, are we like, are you guys, are we there? Are we? Because it's funny when I try not to, but I can't help it. It's right in front of my face. I don't know if you guys have ever live streamed from YouTube before, but I can watch my followers. Like I can see the number, and it for sure does not stay. And I know there's always reasons for that, but I also know it's mostly because people like they don't stick around. Like they don't want to. They don't want to talk about this. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to talk about it. Shout out to Amanda and anyone who is like, I mean, I don't fully get it, but I'm not just gonna like, like this is. So Juliana, there's a lot of funny videos that they all use Soundgarden because they're like, black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain, black hole sun. So yeah, I don't know how much you guys understand about like black holes. Okay. But excuse me. If you're unfamiliar, you should look into it today. You should learn something new every day. You should look into black holes. Have fun with that one. Okay? I don't understand why this is not more. It just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I'm gonna look up Simpsons black hole. So Homer Simpson black hole. There we go. So I love The Simpsons from like day one. My mom didn't get it because I was 2 years old. Like I should not have been. Um, I should not have even understood or been attracted to The Simpsons or anything like that. My Nana's boyfriend had like a Bart Simpson doll, and there's pictures of me like obsessed with it. So as time has gone on, I don't know how familiar you guys are with like the Simpsons theory, but there's another day. We should have. Oh, I should. Do you guys? We're gonna live stream tomorrow. I'm gonna do my research about it tonight, and I'm gonna prompt us. We can talk about it. I don't have to sit here and Google it. We're gonna talk about The Simpsons and the things that have happened on an episode, and then it coming true. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Okay, so this is a very old episode of the Treehouse of Horror. Homer hates Marge's sisters, and they're coming to visit.
May I take your coat, Aunt Selma?
I would also like to take your coat.
Have we got a family activity for you? A pillowcase full of seashells from our trip to Sulphur Bay. You're gonna help us clean and organize them, and dry out all the dead hermit crabs. Get a screwdriver. I'll take my chances in a mystery ball. Oh, glory of glories. Oh, heavenly testament to the eternal majesty of God's creation. Holy macaroni! Hey, you can just suck them out. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Homer, where are you? I'm somewhere where I don't know where I am. Do you see towels? If you see towels, you're probably in the linen closet again. Just a second.
No.
It's a place I've never been before. The shower. I don't want to alarm you, Marge, but I seem to be trapped in here. Better call Ned. He has a ladder. What's going on here? I'm so bulgy. My stomach sticks way out in front, and my... Well, if it treats it...
Okay, so they try to help Homer out. He gets kind of nervous, and something pokes him, and he gets pissed. Okay.
Watch it, Cody.
Now watch. All it takes is one wrong move, okay? Ooh, one wrong move. Exactly.
Do you see a light, Homer?
Yes.
Move into the light, my son.
No.
Homer, this is your physician, Dr. Julius Hibbert. Can you tell us what it's like in there?
I don't know why they don't show the end of that episode. That's weird. I think it should be the end here. I think I just saw that it sent you guys an ad. I apologize for that. Okay. Oh man, this is like a terribly blurry. So they ask like the, nerdy doctor, like, well, where is he? Okay. Good old grandpa.
All we know, there could be cubes in there beside the gorillas. Otherwise.
Okay, so the end of that episode, for those who want to know, because I know you're dying to know, because they are not able to save Homer, and he gets like sucked into that black hole. Like the black hole becomes the timeline that he stepped into. That black hole opened, and it gets too large, and it can only go so far, and Homer gets sucked into the black hole, and when he gets popped out on the other side, the end of the episode is the only time they've ever had an episode like a clip like this, and they draw a cartoon Homer. They animate a cartoon Homer on footage of like a real Hollywood street, and there's like a nudie naughty store and like treats or something, and Homer is like has no idea where the fuck he is, and he's like trying to walk down the street, and he's like a cartoon, and people are passing him, and the episode just like ends. And that's why I was like, I don't know, I thought you guys would have known more about black holes and shit like that, because I've been watching this shit my whole life. Like the Simpsons told me about black holes years ago, so I thought all y'all were up to speed on black holes and all that. So relax, tranquilo, a la verga. Ay, pues estoy trabajando. No manches. Sorry, needy child. You're amazing. Also, the Riggs. So. No fregar. No más fregar. Okay, so now I can't even get into what I was going to talk about before, because we're at the end of my live stream now, and that was enough like content for you guys to try to process now for the rest of the evening. So I don't even want to talk about what I was going to originally talk about. Sunshine, me and you, we'll talk about it. I'll go DM you. Okay, we'll talk about it. If anyone else wants to talk about it with me, you can DM me. We'll talk about it below. But I don't want to talk about what I was going to talk about because it's too much, because you guys were not up to speed. Now we're all up to speed. God bless Romey Mondays. So yeah, we'll talk about that on another day after you guys have had time to process all this. And like, I want to know how you feel in a couple days, because yeah, I feel like this is a lot that I foolishly forget that not everyone is like a crazy foil hat lady like me. And so now that you're all secretly, you've got like baby foil, like, like if I could make little foil hair clips, that's what you guys all have. Ooh, do you see that brow highlight? I'm sorry. I'm distracted by my fucking beauty. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I'm looking at my highlight. Oh God. Of course I do. Bro, you guys don't understand. I call you the Romey homies for a reason. You're not my followers or my fans, or like I refuse to use that shit. Like, you guys are my homies, and like I know all of you. Like, I know Hatbox, you have multiple pieces of mine also, which I was talking about earlier in the stream. So like, thank you for always supporting me and my artwork, and commissions are open. And ooh, I haven't done a Haunted Mansion Starry Night. Oh. Sorry, I hope I didn't just show the whole world my ass right now. Oh my God. We could put Starry Night on here. I'm so happy right now. Look at her. And I gave it like a super shimmery. That's like a metallic shimmery blue that's back there. So that's already the base is. Oh, I could cry. That's fantastic. I stopped working on that piece weeks ago. I just got tired of it. Yeah. Okay, so I do have TikTok. Amanda, I'll go shopping for you too, girl. I'll go shopping like I went shopping for my other girl. Okay, cool. So Sarah needs to I need to make Simpsons prompt for tomorrow. We're going to live stream tomorrow. We're going to talk about all of the Simpsons episodes or scenes that occurred in an episode that have happened in real life. Ooh, I'm excited for this. Okay. This is good. It's all good. Okay. Whew. Okay. And then we can talk about what I was going to talk about because y'all ain't ready for that shit. What did Juliana say? You're like, I'm gonna cry a little bit tonight. Yeah. It's overwhelming, right? It's super overwhelming. To this day, that's why I wanted to talk about what I'm not talking about because I was up. I couldn't sleep last night. Could not sleep last night. I was up until about 4 a.m. Suspicious now that I'm saying it out loud. And I was stuck scrolling conspiracy TikTok, which you can go deep into that once you're in it, especially once you're like layers into it, like it's deep. And I've known about this particular theory for a while. I just didn't see how much of the world was catching onto it. And I'm gonna go see him in October, dog. I still haven't even processed that shit. I get to go see Will, dog. I get to go see him. Yo. That's exciting. That's fucking exciting. That's hella exciting. It's worth it to stick around in this timeline till October. That's for goddamn sure. Whoa. That's enough of that. Anyways. Same place tomorrow. I don't know what time. We'll say we'll shoot for the same time because I tried to shoot for 4 and I didn't make it till like 4:30 today. So shout out if you were waiting for me. I apologize. Same place tomorrow. Let's talk about Simpsons theories. This is so exciting. Please watch my latest videos if you haven't. Please process what we talked about tonight so we can talk about this more later. If you want to talk about what I was going to talk about, like if you're ready for more, you're welcome to DM me. If not, it'll just be me and Sunshine having this conversation. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. So that's what I got deep into last night. I didn't realize how much of the world was finally on to this particular theory. And then there's like a shit ton of footage all over TikTok. All kinds of fucking footage. Everyone's capturing this shit. And it's It's exciting. Everyone's waking up. Everyone's waking up. The veil is lifting. It is thinning. It's fucking gone. Everyone's waking up. It's terrifying, but I'm tired of being the crazy person all by myself. Me and Sunshine need y'all to fucking. We can't forage a new life and a new timeline all by ourselves. You know, we need a couple more of the Romey homies. You know, do you guys know what I mean? So we need you guys to like, Giuliani. I feel like you're on. I feel like you're gonna make it, girl. I know it's a lot. Amanda, we need you. Amanda's a nurse. We need her on board, for sure. So Amanda, sorry you're stuck. You're stuck with us over here on this fucked up timeline, but we're taking you when CERN destroys this one, and we'll all get sucked in the black hole. You're coming with us. So, all right, sick, sick. I mean, and that's for you, Virginia, and I hope you make it there, babes. That's all on you, baby girl. It's between you and your God, not me, babes. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to discuss this tomorrow with you guys. I feel like tonight went great. I didn't know how tonight was going to go at all. I thought we were talking about something completely different, but I love how this went. Hey, but that's all right. Do you guys want to know what's the best part about what just occurred right now? I'm going to take it as, like, I'm going to try to silver lining that. I feel like that means that YouTube is pushing my remember I was talking about algorithm? Okay. So hopefully that means that I'll take it. I'll take it, dog. I'll take it. I should play some Lorna Shore. That'll really, do you guys want to actually, deadass, I'm going to show you. Oh man, I play that shit in the fucking gym right before I'm about to. It's the best. It really is the best. Like you don't. Oh my god, you should see what Bruce has done back here. Oh god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You should be, Juliana. People are not ready for that type of shit. I wore this t-shirt to Disneyland with one of my best friends, and he's insane like me, so we're just insane. And I set off one of the metal detectors, and I knew it was just my bracelets, and the security guard was being super cool about it. She was like, "You're fine." She's like, "I was gonna scan you, but you fuck with Lorna Shore, so you're good." And me and my best friend were like, "That's what." It's like a club. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. My best friend will appreciate that also. No, actually, he won't appreciate that. He's going to try to take full credit. He's going to be like, "You're welcome. You're welcome." Which, his defense is. But He doesn't need to know that. He doesn't need to know that. All right, fam. I'm gonna let everyone go all about their evenings. I need to I don't know. I didn't make any money today, and I just paid rent, and so maybe I'll go Instacart for a little bit. It's only like 5:30. It's still hot as balls, but probably wise if I just like hit a couple batches. Better than nothing. I don't know, y'all. We'll figure it out. Of course, you know that. You know that's a given. That's a given. Okay, love you, love you, love you. Please don't ever forget, if nobody loves you, mama loves you. Until next time, my loves. Have a good night. Stay cool. Be cool. Blue Bomb elected.